Hey guys, welcome back to the final episode. So, this is going to be a long boss fight. Like, make no doubt about it. Gotta just chase her down here, and this basically becomes a corridor shooter. Like, her entire plan is that she will be using different colored beams, or she will turn into a different color, which of course can only be damaged by that beam, and she will be using weapons of that beam. Like right now she's got electrical based stuff because she's wave, and this isn't too bad. It's probably like her favorite form and the most annoying one, because you lack any good way of damaging her besides charge shots, because you're not going to use Wave Buster on this. But the nice thing is that you charge. Your shots will home in. Well, that was very interesting. I think what I should have done there was just, stay in the back. Whoa. Must not get hit by those charge shots. But yeah, once you do enough damage to her, she'll start changing her tactics a little bit. I don't really want to use up my missiles yet. By the way, this is pretty much it as far as like missile expenditure goes. So I'm being conservative with them just because of the the later parts of this fight when she's low on health. I don't want to spam too much, but for power beam I really should be using super missiles, because that'll happen. And now she'll retreat further. Samus will automatically chase her, I believe. Yeah, there she goes. And that's like the only time you get to see her awesome spin jumping stuff that you always saw in the 2D games, which I don't know. I wouldn't say it bothers me, it just seems weird that when you jump you don't go all spinny and can't tell where the hell you're going. I mean, from gameplay standpoint I can totally understand them not doing that. That was stupid. I dodged the first set of missiles and then dodged back into where they were going to hit. I thought she was going to change her aim, and that pillar saved me there. Come on, bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stupid missiles. Can't hit me with that crap. I wish I had electric missiles. Now, on the floors where she has these corridors, or trenches, you want to get in those and then run across them, or roll across them. Fuck, acid bombs. Now, Ice Beam is the perfect time to be using the super missile version, because Ice Beam is so slow and hard to hit with. Just look at this. I'm trying. I really am. I don't want to get too close, because then she'll be able to do melee attacks on me, and those really hurt. Whoa. Yeah, let's hit her with another ice missile spreader. Ice spreader is what it's called? What it is called, I believe. Power. Okay, I can deal with power. Ooh, and at this point she's gonna start really being a bitch. These balls of energy are going to come out and very slowly home in on you. And they will contain drops. That one was 100 energy, pretty nifty. Didn't realize I was missing that much. And some missiles. Good for me. But basically they're only there to distract you, and if you don't take care of them fast, they will hurt. Just keep an ear out for when she's doing her attacks, since, your head's going to be down for the most part. Or, actually, your head's going to be way up and whatever. You won't be able to see her doing her attacks. So you'll want to pay attention with your other senses so you can deal with them. All in all, this fight's really not too bad. It's just a matter of having quick strafe down to a sign. Oh fuck! No, get off of me. I hate that tractor beam. Yeah, you see, it's because of the tractor beam that I have some missiles saved up. That's the only time you're really going to be using wave beam, because you don't want to get close enough to use it otherwise. Shit, get out of here. Okay. Yeah, getting hit by wave beam stuff sucks, because then your display gets all messed up and you can't see what's going on. Just pelt her with shots. Hope that she doesn't create more of those energy balls, because that's really the most annoying thing she'll do. Oh wow, it hit. I didn't think it would since I lost my lock on. There we go. I feel like this hall is a little shorter than the last one. Usually the middle one is not a great idea because she has that tail that runs down the middle. So, I'd advise not doing that. I kind of just got in the closest one there was then. Flamethrower is also not a super idea unless she tractor beams you, because, well, it's even shorter range than the Wave Buster. Can I please target one of these? And freaking acid missiles. Wow, let's not get destroyed by acid missiles. Come on, die. Wow, I've already got her below half. This is going pretty swimmingly, I would say. Also, plasma beam stuff hurts. Like, I just noticed that took out, like, about, what, 40 to 60 energy from barely getting hit by the beam? That wasn't even, like, sustained blast. And, of course, the ice beam stuff, if it does hit you, will have a good chance of, freezing you like that. And when you get out, yeah, disorienting. But hey, it's better than, I don't know, taking a... I guess I did take a good bit of damage. I was going to say it's better than taking the absolute damage, but I kind of did anyway. And eventually she's going to start switching things up really fast. Like, she hasn't yet, but... Get off of me! No! I think in normal mode, when you hit her with a big beam weapon like that, or beam charge combination, while she's tractor beaming you, she loses it. Or maybe you just have to deal enough damage. In any case, it isn't working out quite as well for me in hard mode here. Okay. Yeah, let's get that done. Oh, target the thing I need to target. Yeah, you see now she's switching up while still having other attacks going on. Come on, let's just tractor these things in. Okay. So, now I bet by the time I get a super missile off, she's going to be ready to switch to something else to be even more annoying, or she'll just make those things. Let's take that out. I wonder if regular missiles do anything. Yeah, they actually seem to do some damage. Jesus Christ. Just keep getting, like, batted back around by her mouth beams. It's like Nappa. Great, and now I'm paranoid that my capture card's going to screw up. Looking over at a fairly consistent basis here. Luckily, this fight's not as intense as this fight should be, because it is, you know, the final boss. It's not so intense I can't be bothered to check what's going on. God. Wow. I think I got stuck on the wall and could not escape. Oh crap. She'll occasionally do that too. Just decide that she wants to charge you. Because damage is good for her. I mean, really, you get something that big, its strength stat's gonna be out of the freaking roof. Yes, I just did D&D knowledge at you. God, quit shooting me. Like, I'm trying to kill these stupid things and I can't keep away from her beams, which she's shooting all so fast now. Ah, shit. This is gonna suck. Yeah, that sucked. Super missile. Oh, thank God, I somehow got both of those. Is that ice? I used to really hate when she did ice because I didn't realize how useful the ice spreader was. But no, the ice spreader is really freaking useful. So, I don't mind ice anymore. There we are. Wow, she's almost done. I didn't expect it to go this well. At least I am under 100 missiles. So, that's nice. I wonder how good the flamethrower is on her. Like, I don't normally do this. I'm only doing it because I have so much energy and missiles. That worked. That worked really well. Like, that was a little more than 20 missiles, and I took out, like, the last 8th of her health. Besides that little bit that finished her. That was pretty good. I'm okay with that. So then, now we have the final battle. Yeah, you know, final boss can't have just one part these days. It's gotta be split up into multiple fights. Just like an RPG. And here we have it. This is the final form of Metroid Prime. And just like how the previous form was all about switching your beam weapons around, this one's going to be all about switching your visors around. And she does you a couple favors here at the start. Actually, why am I using that? I need to switch to Ice Beam. Spoilers! Yeah, if you can't figure out why I switched to Ice Beam, well, think about what the name of the game is. Okay, so now we need to find this pool of Phazon, which is right here. Oh, stand in it. And then blast her with Hyper Mode. There we go. That wasn't too bad. And basically every time she creates one of these pools of Phazon, you'll need to switch your visor typically one way clockwise here. Like now I'm going to switch to the thermal, and she'll come into view here. Just going to circle around her, take a hit, whatever. Get on Hyper Beam, and blast her some more. And these shockwaves are just really easy to dodge, and honestly, this fight's kind of anticlimactic. Anticlimactic. I still feel like I'm saying that right. Probably because I'm thinking of climax. I want to say anticlimactic, and that's even worse. Okay, here's the reason the Ice Beam's around. Whoop. Somehow I hit the wrong one. You get Metroids to come out, basically just Ice Beam missile them, and continue the fight with Metroid Prime as usual. So, really, the fight didn't change at all. I don't even know why I'm charging. Because it looks cool. Duh. But yeah, I kind of wish I had more to say about this fight, but I really don't. Like, she just keeps roaring at you and trying to be intimidating, and she just isn't. I would like to point out that it's very useful to take out these Metroids early. Like, as soon as they spawn in. Or else she's going... Ah, there we go. Or else will just be kind of annoying. Like everything else has been. Only a mild disturbance in the gameplay. Come on now. Stop just strafing. There's an attack. I knew you could do it, Metroid Prime. That's really too long of a name. I'm just going to start calling you Prime. That's going to get me all messed up in the head. I have a friend named Prime. You can be Primey? You don't like being called Primey. Screw you too, bitch. And now she's going to start making Hunter Metroids. Really, that doesn't change anything. Just hit them with more Ice Beam and then more Missile. And more Hyper Mode. Because, you know, the fight has been easy enough so far. I think another, what, 3 or 4 Hyper Modes should have her done? Maybe 5. This is hard mode. She does take less damage. Just get on with it already. It's the only problem I have with this fight. Well, I guess one of the problems I have with the fight is it's so easy, but takes so long. Like, she doesn't do nearly enough damage for me to be worried about dying. Well, at least from the attacks I will get hit by. And on the off chance I do get hit by a shockwave, oh no! That was so much damage. I mean, really, I've lost a whole 2 energy tanks throughout 2 boss fights. And the way here, being pestered by fission Metroids. Like, seriously. Come on, game. You had me on the ropes and freaking phase-on lines, and now this is what fight's been reduced to? It's just kind of sad. Mother Brain was a harder fight than this. Oh, crap. However, she didn't tote around these guys. Those are the only things that'll make this fight hard. And even then, it's still not that bad because I have plenty of power bombs left. Yeah. That's looking like 3 more of those, actually. I guess I'll charge and see if I pick up anything that's sitting around I can't really notice because I'm too busy with this. Looks like missiles. I'm too busy paying attention to Primey's stupid ass to be bothered to pick up stuff. And really at this point the Ice Beam's kind of pointless because every time she switches I'm just going to do this. And hope that they drop some power bombs. Which they didn't. Yep. Quit dodging. Not gonna save you. There's nothing that can make me lose this fight unless the game glitched out. Which it has done before. Literally, she stopped spawning more pools of Phazon. And I couldn't, you know, finish the fight because there's no other way to damage her. There's nothing else that will do anything. I'll just screw around and shoot her with stuff right now because I can. Ice Spirit did nothing. Super Missile does nothing. Plasma Beam does nothing. Flamethrower. Trust me, it's not doing anything. Power Bombs obviously do nothing. I've laid a bunch of those right in her face. However, Phazon Beam, which I'm pretty sure is what it's actually... Yeah, Phazon Beam. Phazon Beam does stuff. And that's pretty much it. Like, that's the end of the fight. And the game. She starts to have some crazy seizure explosion and looks like some weird brain inside of a cell, and then tries to pull an Andros and take you down with her. Thankfully, she just gets her Phazon suit. Which makes, you know, the Phazon created Metroid, or fueled Metroid, go fucking nuts. And unlike every other Metroid, you don't have a crazy, oh god, the facility's exploding escape sequence. At least not in the same fashion. It does an automatic thing, and, well, it's kind of a letdown. At least Samus does a pretty nifty, not quite swan dive. So, that's pretty much it. Oh, and there's one thing that will happen for getting 100%. You get to see her weird face. I'm sorry, that's kind of a creepy looking face more than anything else. I don't know, I think maybe it's the angle. Like, one eye looks sunken in and the other's like popping out. And nah, not attractive. Which is completely opposite of how she's, you know, shown in other games. Where Samus is like some ridiculously super hot bounty hunter. So, that's Metroid Prime. All in all, a pretty awesome game. I kind of have to give props to Retro. This is their first game and it's maybe their best. I don't know, it's really freaking good. And the next game's also pretty good. And the game after that's okay. Like, this is my favorite of the Prime series, but the other two aren't bad. Like, I'd say this is a 10, Prime 2's a 9, and Prime 3's an 8. And they also did Donkey Kong Returns, which is a fantastic game. And I have only a few problems with that, which I'll talk about, you know, if I ever do Donkey Kong Country Returns. I'll see why I wouldn't. It's a pretty awesome game. And yeah, pretty much all we have now is the credits. Shigeru Miyamoto! Sorry, I have to look for his name in every Nintendo game. Because, you know, that man basically crafted my childhood, and the childhood of many other people. Pretty much anyone who's spent their whole, I don't know, school time years playing Mario and Zelda. Especially the earlier ones. Which I did. Like, I grew up on an Atari 2600 and an NES. And an SNES. Kinda wish I don't know, hadn't been so Nintendo heavy though. Because I never had a Genesis. Or Saturn. Or whatever came between those, not counting the 32X and the Sega CD, because I don't really think of those as other systems. They're weird-ass add-ons. Wow, I completely forgot about this giant wall of text. That's actually kind of cool. But no. What did come after Genesis as far as Sega stuff goes? Like, that's how out of that whole generation I am. I don't even know. I thought they had another cartridge-based system before the Saturn. Or was the Saturn a cartridge-based system? I really don't freaking know. Look, like, only Sega system I owned was a Dreamcast. Which wasn't even mine, it was my brother's. It was fun. Like, that was when I finally got my head on my ass and realized other companies make good systems. And then we got a PS2. I love my PS2. So there you have it. And the capture card's freaking out. So I'm going to end this episode off. I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Later.